From the very first moment you choose to quiet your mind, something extraordinary begins happening inside you. And that is why today I invite you to dive deeply into a process capable of reshaping how your brain functions, how your body responds, and how your entire life aligns. Meditation is not abstract. It is a mental training validated by modern research, showing measurable changes in brain structure, hormonal balance, and the human ability to create healthier internal patterns. In this video, you will receive a formal, educational, and deeply thorough guide on how to begin your practice, even if you have never meditated before. You will also understand the natural challenges beginners face, the chemical and biological reactions that unfold during meditation, and a practical ritual inspired by specialists such as Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton, and leading voices on mental reprogramming. Before learning how to begin, it is essential to understand what happens inside your brain while you meditate. As you close your eyes and turn awareness inward, regions like the amygdala, responsible for fear and emotional reactivity, reduce their activity. Neuroimaging studies show increased connectivity in the prefrontal cortex, supporting focus and decision-making, while the hippocampus strengthens, improving memory and learning. Brainwave patterns shift. Excessive beta waves linked to stress decrease, while alpha and theta waves rise, facilitating clarity, creativity, and deep introspection. This neurological shift explains why long-term meditators report greater calmness, emotional stability, and mental resilience. These are real, measurable, repeatable changes, accessible to anyone committed to regular practice. These transformations are not just mental, they are profoundly biological. During meditation, cortisol levels gradually drop while neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine increase, enhancing motivation, optimism, and well-being. Your parasympathetic nervous system begins to regulate your heartbeat, soften muscular tension, and slow your breathing. Joe Dispenza describes this shift as moving from survival mode into creation mode, where your mind and body begin working in harmony. Bruce Lipton expands on how emotional states can influence gene expression and cellular repair. Despite their different approaches, both point to the same truth. Meditation transforms your biochemistry and creates ideal internal conditions for healing, clarity, and conscious creation. Yet before any of these benefits appear, beginners often face discomfort, and that discomfort is completely normal. Restlessness, wandering thoughts, impatience, physical tension, or even mild frustration are part of the adjustment phase. Your brain, conditioned by constant stimulation and urgency, initially resists stillness. This happens because old neural networks continue firing automatically. With repetition, however, new neural pathways begin to form, making the meditative state more familiar and accessible. Just like training a muscle, your first attempts may feel awkward or tiring, but consistency transforms everything. Accept these early challenges as signs of growth, not failure. To guide you smoothly into meditation, we begin with the 4 to 6-8 breathing method. Simple, powerful, and ideal for beginners. Here is how it works. Inhale gently through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 6 seconds, and then exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. This extended exhalation activates the vagus nerve and switches your body into parasympathetic dominance, lowering anxiety and preparing your mind for stillness. Even if you have never meditated before, this breathing pattern stabilizes your rhythm, calms your nervous system, and opens the doorway to a deeper internal experience. After your breathing, you will begin your meditation ritual. Sit with your spine comfortably aligned, not rigid, not collapsed. Close your eyes and bring your attention to the sensations in your body. Start with a body scan, mentally observing each area without judgment. This anchors your awareness in the present moment and reduces internal noise. After a few minutes, begin visualizing the life you wish to create. Joe Dispenza teaches that visualization must be paired with an elevated emotion such as gratitude, joy, or peace. It is the combination of mental imagery plus emotional intensity that reinforces new neural patterns and generates heart-brain coherence, a state associated with healing, clarity, and intention. As you continue, you may notice subtle internal shifts. Thoughts drifting further away, a slower internal rhythm, warm sensations in your hands, tingling, lightness, or deep relaxation. These are indicators that your brain is moving into different frequencies and your body chemistry is adjusting. People who meditate consistently report better sleep, improved digestion, enhanced creativity, and a stronger ability to make decisions. None of these changes happen by accident. They reflect the remodeling of neural networks through repeated exposure to healthier internal states. Regularity is the heart of meditation. Meditating once in a while brings momentary calm, but meditating every day creates long-term transformation. Daily repetition reconditions your brain, weakens automatic negative patterns, and strengthens intentional mental habits. Dispenza explains that repeated elevated emotions paired with visualization interrupt old loops and build a new internal map. Bruce Lipton adds that consistent emotional harmony influences gene expression. Hal Elrod, author of The Miracle Morning, reinforces that morning meditation restructures the entire day, amplifying discipline, focus, and clarity. Consistency multiplies results. Here is your daily ritual. Choose a fixed time, preferably in the morning. Practice 3 cycles of 4 to 6-8 breathing. Perform a gentle body scan. Visualize what you want to attract in rich detail. Activate an elevated emotion such as gratitude or joy. End with a short intention statement. Practice this daily for 21 to 60 days and observe the profound internal shifts. More calm, more focus, more intuition, and more mental clarity. Transformation begins in silence. Listen to this video multiple times to reinforce the techniques and strengthen your commitment to change. The more you repeat it, the deeper your brain adopts these new patterns. If this content inspired you to transform your life and rise beyond limitations, comment meditation to win. And remember to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss a new educational and transformative lesson.